It's Week 10 of the National Football League.
And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steamers and the Orbits.
All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of
the kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll take off again, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Orbits. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steamers offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, Hurts. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side, caught by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. To the air again, Hurts. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Steamers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And let's give him about 4 on that one. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
The return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. On 1st down, it's Hurts. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Hurts. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Hurts now. Completing this one to Downs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Hopkins' kick is good. And the Steamers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that. and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Orbits offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he will score. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Orbits. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Orbits are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steamers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. There's Jamie Gillen on now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The Orbits offense and veteran Keenan Allen set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Minshew. Now he'll run it. Now a timeout for injury. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Heineke. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They will run it over center with Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now, a deep shot for Allen, and he will get into the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown Orbits. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Pass's kick is good. And the Orbits are out to a 21-10 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steamers offense make their way out to take over once more. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for injury. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first carry for Dalvin Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Once again, it's Cook. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's caught by 4.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And this passing game could continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steamers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Heineke. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw with Heineke.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Heineke. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Heineke. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Throwing, Heineke. He'll get that complete to Hardy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Heineke. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. It was a strong 1st half for the veteran quarterback, Taylor Heineke. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. The 2nd half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. Lombardi now with the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Orbits offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to Dulcich.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
1st and 10. They'll give up the middle with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Arden Key.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give left side. Here comes Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll be set up now.
Like poop through a diarrhea-infected goose.
Well, after not having much
Bang goes
success
through
in the
everyone.
first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to keep it himself.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one into the hands of Downs. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown Steamers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers. as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
This one up top for Dobbs. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Orbits about to send this punt into orbit. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Completing this one to Downs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Hurts. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout for injury. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. finds Hurts on the design run. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Heineke. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On the run, here's Hall. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. Whoa! And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. On the toss play, it's Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Heineke. A short one there to Bellinger. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They go zone read here on 3rd and short. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Heineke. That is into the hands of going downfield. And he's got another one. Keenan Allen. Touchdown Orbits. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point by Bass is good, and the Orbits have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's enough for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. To the air again. Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs. Here's 1st down.
And the Brooklyn 1st down.
Again, Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking middle, and he's got Downs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Hurts will try it again. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Hurts again. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Throwing, Heineke. That's to Hardy. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. To throw is Heineke. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Throwing is Heineke. He'll tuck, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here's second down. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Don't look back. I know you feel like you're losing track. I know know your heart bleeds. Don't lose your mind. Just let it be, let it be. Know you're dying inside. I know it gets harder. Days get longer. But close your eyes. It's gonna be alright. I know it gets harder. And days get longer. But close your eyes.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the focus is on Najee Harris. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Desperados and the Tigers on Sunday night primetime.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective, but now can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that?
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They bring Judy in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by Dillon. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, it's Hill. They get 19 on that pass play, and that will be a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's May again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On the zone read, here's Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action now. It's Gino. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try to run for it with Harris. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. Fresh set of downs.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. A 2nd down throw for Smith. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be taken down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run with Pierce. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on 3rd down and goal? They'll run it with Pierce. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Desperados. That's his 1st touchdown this year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Tigers offense and running back A.J. Dillon making their way back out there. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. In motion is Hill. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to...
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Gino. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Tigers offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Finding Terrace Marshall for the completion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pierce. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. Pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Gino to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He is in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Desperados.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tigers offense ready for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Maynard on 1st and 10. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. To throw now, May. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one down inside the 40-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Down, it's Dillon. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. In motion is Hill. They'll go play action with May. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's May. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the visitors get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Desperados offense, Geno Smith, getting ready for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Right back to Pierce on 1st down, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Pierce.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, deep ball for London. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Smith. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Smith. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to lead to 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he is on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Gino. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Back is Smith. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Smith. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the 2nd quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks
here on
yet to
EA
come.
Sports. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Desperados offense and Drake London set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Smith to throw on 1st down. Pass pulled in by Carter. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Pierce. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He completes it to Marshall. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Desperados.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the 2nd half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 15 yards through the air. And that will be a 1st down. In motion is Hill. To throw again is May. This throw right side pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. May to throw again. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
First down, St. Louis.
A gain there of 17. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. In motion is Hill. Off the play fake, it's Met. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. In motion is Hill. Throwing on second down. May. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Smith. That's caught right side. It's London. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. It is a touchdown. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Desperados will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. On play action, here's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That one taken in by London. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now May. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They get 16 on that connection. That's enough for a first down. Here's May again. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. In motion is Hill. They'll go play action with May. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hicks. And the Desperados are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run the toss play to Pierce. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pierce.
Damian Pierce, the ball carrier. Nate Wiggins on the tackle. A gain of 7.
The Desperados out and ready to punt it away.
Cameron Johnston in punt formation.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Tigers offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Desperados offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Pierce will get it on the zone read. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. In motion, Reed. Now Penix on 3rd and long. That'll be taken in by Pierce.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Desperados will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Throwing is May. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. May to the air once more. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
To throw again is May. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To throw now, May. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, it's May. In motion comes Pittman. On 2nd down, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Tim Patrick, touchdown Tigers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
Tigers 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.